Okay, I have a long order to go long here on the Emini. Uh, at this point, if it trades above, I'll be in the order long. If it trades below this, then I'll cancel the order. What I like to see really is a little bottom tail to come down, a tail, and go back up to reduce supply. But at this point, just waiting to see how this goes. The higher time frame does state possible move higher. So just waiting to see if I get filled. I'll be going long just 3 contracts. Okay, I got filled. At this point I am long 3 contracts. So I pretty much will do all or nothing to my first contract. Then after that's filled, then my 2 bonus contracts, I'll adjust those stops at minimum break even. But let's see. Price that we have room to move higher, so let's see how this goes. Okay, at this point price is coming back down, but I'll still hold my position here. This is all or nothing to see what happens. This turns to a bottoming tail, but I'm gonna stay in this and see what happens. Now what I'd like to see is this form an inside green bar, and that'll be a good sign that we can possibly rally from this point. But if this bar has followed through, then of course I'll be stopped out. But that's what stops are for. Okay, let's see how this turns out. It's building a base right here, and a lot of times when this does this, it has to go sideways, let some of the other time frames come into an alignment, and so pretty much that's what I'm sitting here waiting on. The other time frame, higher time frame, does state, the odds favor bullish, so I'm just waiting to see how this turns out. So I'm just sitting here holding this position. Came down to an area of major support. This is a major support 1 area, and that's where I bought it at. And I bought it actually right here because I know my stop is at major support. So if it goes down, then most likely I was on the other side of the trade, because when it's bullish, if it violates major support, by definition of an uptrend, it's been violated. So uptrend is a series of higher highs and higher lows. So by definition of an uptrend, if this violates this area, we are no longer in an uptrend by definition. So we'll wait and just wait for prices and see what happens. I'll pause it. At this point, since this is stair-stepped its way up, I move my stop up to here. Normally I do it all nothing, but on each way up it stair-stepped and it created a little area of supply and demand. So it shouldn't get through this, and if it gets through this supply area and this supply area, then evidently, it's likely that the price is not going to go the way that I want them to go. So we'll wait and we'll see what happens. So I moved it up to here, so we'll wait and see how many sellers kick in this area of a pivot. So we do have sellers here, so in this area there's a pivot, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, at this point my first target was filled. Now I could go ahead and do some trail stops here, and so I can make sure I don't lose any money. This low. Okay, let me adjust it. Okay, that order was just filled also. I was actually moving my stop up in the order. Got filled because I have these on my screen. I got to go in between. So let's see how this is. Okay, gonna move this stop up some more. Okay, I've adjusted my target and I moved my stop up right here. I really don't like this big volume right here, because only with this big spike of volume, we know that's not professionals buying up there buying a new high. So that's amateurs. Not saying that it can't go up, once this happens, but that's to take note of. This is amateurs up here buying. So at this point, yeah, I'm sitting here and waiting to get my last lot filled. So we'll see how this turns out. So I have one paycheck, one bonus, and I'm waiting for another bonus lot. At this point, I can't lose money, so we'll wait and see how this turns out. Okay, we're getting a move up. I think I'm going to move my stop below this right here area. Low is 912.50 and 912.50. So I just moved that. So I just moved my stop up. So actually, yeah, 912 should be 912.25. I just moved my stop up, and we'll see how high we can get this. And the reason I chose below this area, this right here, this 2-bar consolidation, if we can get up above that, that'd create some small support. So actually that's supporting the smaller time frame. So by this being here, we can get above that. Then this will create a little small supply and demand area. So that's why I chose just below that. Sometimes you got to give back some to try to obtain a bigger gain. So okay, I moved my stop down just one tiny quarter point, just to give it a little bit of playroom after I start looking at the time frames where price should react at. So I just adjusted it just a little bit. Said I don't like this volume up here, because we know that's novice buying up there, professionals taking profit. But it was enough right above here. We're at new highs, and people do buy new highs, so right around this area. So we'll see how this turns out. If this goes up, then I'll probably move my stop up to up under here. But I'm gonna wait. What I'll try to do too is maybe at least twice a week to put some videos up twice a week. But usually I'm one of these type of people that have concentration. I don't do as far as calling out trades in the trading room. I need concentration when I trade. So I'll try to do, and this is somewhat of a distraction, but I'll try to put up at least 2 a week. Okay, I can move my stop up to here, because if I fall below that, then prices didn't do like I expected they were going to do. So actually that's where it's at now. Low is so a quarter point, yeah. So I leave my stop, falls below this, then I'll be out. Gonna see if we can obtain a bigger gain. So let's see what happens. Okay, stop me out. So I'm out of this trade. Now I'll wait and see if it gives me another opportunity. All 3 lots ended with a profit, so that's a good thing. So we'll see what happens to next time.